Now, candidates in the governorship election in Nigeria's southeastern Anambra state are wrapping up their last day of official campaigning before Saturday's poll. There are 18 candidates vying for the top job in the state, and they've been racing against the clock, rallying across Anambra in a last-minute attempt to get the voters to support their cause and their bid. Everyone, of course, holding their collective breath, hoping that the separatists will not succeed in their quest to prevent the ballot from taking place this weekend. The main issues have been security and the economy, as well as education and health. Well, among those seeking office is Chief Ben Etiaba, governorship candidate of the Action Alliance Party. And he joins me now from Awka, the Anambra state capital. Good to see you, Chief Etiaba, and I hope you can hear us. Make the case for your suitability for the job of Governor of Anambra State. Why should the people vote for you?
Thank you, Charles. I'm delighted to be on your platform today, and today being the last day of the campaign, so it's a privilege and an honor to be given this opportunity to address the Anambra for the last time on TV. Action Alliance offers Ben Etiaba as the candidate in this election. Action Alliance offers a true servant of the people, giving the Anambra an opportunity to elect for the first time a selfless, altruistic leader in the mode of Dr. Awka, a leader who wants to serve the many and not the few. A leader who understands that the things that run the world are the very basic things and not the gigantic projects we're fixated with. A leader who wants to partner with the youth 50-50 to deliver Anambra out of darkness and into light. A leader who knows that we need our women to work with us, to collaborate with us, to partner with us, to be able to take us to the destination we seek. Ben Etiaba offers a great worldview. Ben Etiaba offers different thinking. I am not better than any candidate in this election. I've always said that. But one thing I do say, and I pride myself in, is that I offer a different thinking, a different way of doing things. In the mode of what Brad Solos always said, that the key to success is to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. So if we keep doing the same thing the same way, the result will be the same. So Action Alliance in this election will be offering the Anambra an opportunity to elect a true servant who will think differently, act differently, so that we can achieve a different set of results. Thank you, Charles.
Well, I mean, I have to apologize to our viewers, because although we can hear you, we can barely hear you. I'm not entirely sure why, but the sound doesn't appear to be in tip-top shape. But nevertheless, let's proceed, because we can hear you, but we can't hear you as well as we'd like to. How confident are you going into this election on Saturday? How do you rate your chances beyond your manifesto that you've just kind of shared with the rest of us?
All right, I think I'll say way above average. And why do I say that? I know the work I have done. I know the work the party has done. I know the work our partners have done, our supporters have done. And these are not things that have been out there in the public, because we were never doing the big rallies, the big billboards and all of that. It was never going to be about that. It was always going to be door to door, okay? Man-to-man campaign. And eventually, as a result of the insecurity, every other party adopted our model in this election. But we started it first. And I think we've done enough that if it pleases God, he'll confirm the result for us on Saturday. So we're not boasting. We're not one of those parties boasting, we've already been sworn in, or God has said, we'll take over. No. All we can say is that we've done our best, and our best, if it pleases God, will be good enough for the Anambra. But it's not even about winning the election. It's about governing well. We're not seeking power so that we'll dominate Anambra for the next 4 years. It's not about that. We're trying to see if the basic things can be done in Anambra. Clear the rubbish, fix the roads, basic things in education, and all of that. So, Charles, that's it for now.
Might I ask you, Chief Etiaba, to hold your microphone? You need to bring it closer to you. That will increase our capacity to hear you. That's considerably better. And given the threat to that election posed by IPOB, what's your assessment of the extent of voter apathy in Anambra State where you are? I mean, do you expect a reasonable turnout in spite of the IPOB threat?
You know that every election, voter turnout has been suppressed. It has always happened. But I'll be lying to you if I didn't acknowledge the fact that there will be more apathy, voter apathy this time than we've always had. I think the number of people voting will be suppressed more so than before, because people are scared, genuinely scared. But it's my belief that enough people will turn out to make the exercise very credible, because whatever happens, there will be a result. And I'm looking forward to mobilizing, turning out our votes, and making sure that we have enough people coming out to vote for us and create an upset, because it's going to be an upset if we win. And I say if we win, not when we win, because I cannot do God's work for him. God will do his work, so I'll just let that be. I think if we win, people will not be expecting that, and I believe that will happen. I believe we're about to spoil the party. We're about to be the party poopers for a lot of people. So, and that's it. We're ready, we're prepared, we've done our best, we'll leave the rest to God.
And do you have faith in Nigerian democracy and in the police and in INEC to deliver the vote in a safe and secure manner?
I think I have more faith in this one than I've ever heard. INEC went out of their way as a body to educate the political parties, the candidates, and the masses on what to expect. I think they've come up with a system that, if adopted and if implemented properly, will give us a credible result. So I have no reason not to believe that the election will be credible and the result will be credible. I'm not one of those that, those people complaining already that the result is already written. I don't believe that. I believe that this election will be credible and that Anambra will have their say, and whoever gets the right vote, the number of votes needed to elect the governor, and the spread will be elected. My prayer is that it will be Ben Etiaba and Action Alliance.
And what have you been doing today then, the last day of your campaigning? I understand that you've signed a pact with other parties and so on. Just give us a brief rundown of what's been happening today where you are.
All right, it's been quite a busy day in Awka for all the candidates. It's a public holiday for the civil servants, so the traffic is not as bad as it used to be, or it is usually. So we've had the signing of the peace accord between the candidates and the National Peace Committee, headed by the former head of state, retired General Absalam Abubakar. The Bishop Matthew Kuka came in from Sokoto as well to be a part of it. And of course, the INEC chairman and the Inspector General of Police, the DG, NYSC were all there or represented. INEC chairman was there. So it's been good. We're hoping to have a peaceful Saturday and a peaceful run-up to that election. You know, life goes on after Saturday. You know, Anambra is not going to end on November 6th. We keep forgetting that. So we've had a few rough days, a few bad days, and unfortunately lost a lot of lives unnecessarily, wasted a lot of souls. I pray that this comes to an end. And I believe that if we're lucky to elect me, if I'm lucky to be elected, not Anambra being lucky, if I'm lucky to be elected, I think I will justify that by serving the state properly and well.
Okay, Chief Ben Etiaba, governorship candidate of the Action Alliance Party. I want to thank you very much indeed for joining us there from the Anambra State capital, Awka.